Nostalgia is a powerful thing. If you've been following this channel, you'll know that we definitely embrace that notion around here. It slaps a pair of rose-colored glasses over everything we do, and that's not a bad thing so long as we're aware of it. Because, see, if we're all aware of it, that prevents our happy memories from turning into rants about the current state of things. And it's with that in mind that I approach my memories of Baldur's Gate, because I don't want to rail against the current state of PC RPGs. But good heck, this game is a beautiful thing. Is it my favorite RPG of all time? Ugh, why do we have to rank everything? If you put a gun to my head, I'd probably say no, my favorite RPG of all time is Diablo 2. But I don't think Diablo 2 would have even made it off the ground without Baldur's Gate, or at least not in the same form that it did, so there is definitely a special place in my heart for this game. Baldur's Gate was the first game I ever played with a real story. It was also the only game I played with a real story for quite some time, unless you count the campaigns from Age of Empires, which I don't. Everything before this had been stuff like Doom, or Oregon Trail, or LED Storm. Baldur's Gate was a hallmark moment for Western PC RPGs in that regard. That isn't to say that prior games didn't have stories, simply that their stories tended to be a collection of loosely related quests, and they didn't really succeed in using a narrative arc to amp up the investment and immersion of the player. Baldur's Gate gave us that.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Baldur's Gate, which was a critical and commercial success, also gave us BioWare. And I think any serious fan of modern RPGs will join with me in a hearty hurrah for that. Ready? 1, 2, 3... Did you actually do it? Really? I'll bet that looked pretty silly. But seriously though, while Baldur's Gate was preceded by a vehicular combat game, Shattered Steel, BioWare's first real success was Baldur's Gate, based on the Infinity engine and around the rules of D&D. That success led to the development of the Icewind Dale series by Black Isle Studios, again using BioWare's Infinity engine, but more importantly it led BioWare from Baldur's Gate to Neverwinter Nights, and from there to Knights of the Old Republic, Mass Effect, and Dragon Age. Think about that. If Shattered Steel had been the successful one instead of Baldur's Gate, BioWare would be making GTA clones by now.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
And while I'm glad that didn't happen, it doesn't surprise me that things turned out the way they did. Baldur's Gate is a well-thought-out campaign driven by the plot and brought to life by the highly customizable characters and unique world. It breathed life back into a stagnant RPG pool in the late 90s, and it has at the very least been entertaining me, even almost 20 years later. It's brilliant, it's a landmark. Anybody who plays fantasy RPGs should play it. If for no other reason, do it to understand. And also, because if enough people buy the Enhanced Edition, there's still a chance that Beamdog will make a Baldur's Gate 3. Now stand back while I throw this D20. With a +2 to luck, I might just be able to...
If I don't get help. Critical fail!
Hey guys, did you know that if you follow the links in the description below, you'll be able to catch even more great gaming stuff? It's true! And did you know that the like button cures the common cold? It doesn't actually do that, but it lets us know if you, well, like our stuff. So click on that, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you next time.